Hey, you guys, I am so excited to learn our next part of our memory verse. We are memorizing Hebrews chapter 10, verses 22 through 24. And we're talking about how God is faithful. And some of you have been using those little flags in classroom to color and give God praise for being faithful. So today, as we do this memory verse, you can be thinking about what does this say about God being faithful? And maybe today, as you're going into the class, think about how is God being faithful? Think about in your life. How have you seen God being faithful? So this is a really cool memory verse, especially as we're leading up to Easter and we're talking about the sacrifice that Jesus made for us to wash our sins. So today, let's look at the next part of our verse, okay? So we're going to go all together from the beginning and then we'll add on, okay? It says like this. It says, "Let us draw near to God with a sincere heart and with the full assurance that faith brings, having our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from a guilty conscience, and having our bodies washed with pure water." And now this is the new part that we're going to do. It says, "Let us hold unswervingly." So we're going to grab something tight because it's not like we're letting go. We're holding unswervingly. "Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess. For he who promised is faithful." Just like we talked about faith. He who promised is faithful. "And let us consider how we may spur one another." And spur is like encourage. So let us consider how we may encourage or spur one another on toward love and good deeds. Really good. Let's try that all together. Okay, so try doing this. Even if you don't know it exactly, just keep working on it, okay? It says, "Let us draw near to God with a sincere heart and with the full assurance that faith brings, having our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from a guilty conscience, and having our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds." And remember, that's Hebrews chapter 10, verses 22 through 24. Really good job today, you guys. Now remember, this part about the sprinkling of the water, you can actually remember that. And remember how Jesus, when he died for us, he cleansed us. It's like he sprinkled water on our hearts to clean us. And you can do that one of your prayer stations. And you can adore God for being faithful, just like this verse talked about at our prayer station with the little flags that say faithful. And you can clip those up and give that as a prayer for God. You guys are doing awesome. We all love you here at Faith Community Church. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.